Bro, I always been real good at rapping. Like, I know everybody say they good at.
How are you able to cope with that pain?
It's something I've always been good at, and shit.
You had to say Cassie. I just want to tell Cassie that I know that the free throws with Diddy went left, but hold on. So for the people, this is Hey Suave. This is Hey Suave. So just to jump into things, Hey Suave, tell us about that name. Where'd you get the name? Like Hey Suave. Why not Hi Suave? Like what's up, Suave? Like
What's up? So my name.
No, that's your name.
My name was always Suave, and then like, you know, just when the females see me, it just kind of came like a nickname, like Hey Suave. You know what I mean? Like I just kind of that's how they come at me. And I just kind of stuck with it. I liked it. I wanted something that was different.
When you see a female, they be like, yo, that nigga gonna say hey. Like, watch how he say hey, girl. Like, hi, Suave.
Hey, Suave. Oh, should I have
you
sense?
Suave? Anyways, what about when the guys see you? Like, what kind of rapper? You a female rapper? Like, what kind of rapper? All right, that's a dope question because you got genres of hip hop. You got conscious rap. You got trap rap. You got drill rap. What do you call the niggas like, what's my man, not Derez Deshaun, the other fat boy, Ride Wave. What kind of rap is that? Blues?
I'm gonna say certain rap is for real niggas and bad bitches only. Ride Wave, he for real niggas and bad bitches only. So that mean
that's the category you fall in.
That's what I.
We gotta name that category. That's your category. Because I'm not gonna lie. You owning that category, no flex. Like,
I appreciate that.
Like real deal.
It's my money and my kids. My ex left me. Now look at my dumbass on my dick.
Alright, anyways. That nigga owning that category, that's your category. We're gonna call it Hey Rap.
Okay, I like that. Hey Rap.
Cause you got that name, cause like
you just snapped that. This is Hey Rap.
This is Hey Rap. We good on that. So So to repeat the question for the people, my man AC Cuddy, he out of town right now. He couldn't be here right now. He wants to know a little bit more about what inspired you. What's your journey in the rap game? Like, what drew you to rap right now? Tell us a little more about yourself.
Shit, to tell you the truth, bro, I always been real good at rapping. Like, I know everybody say they good at this is something I've always been good at. And shit, I do this shit for my family. Like, I know that if I focus on it, I could change my son's life and change my baby mama life and my sister and my brother life. So, like, shit, my journey is I've been through the struggle. As you know, a lot of people who don't know, you know, from behind the scenes, we met each other in prison.
There we go.
We met each other in prison where it was real, you know what I mean? We was not at no kindergarten prison, level 5 state prison. So, shit, I just knew that if I take my story and I use my storytelling talents and put that together, I can make something shake.
Exactly. You mentioned your son. You know what I'm saying? How do you think it's gonna be raising your child as a rapper?
Oh, he gonna be super duper straight, cause he going to private schools. I'm gonna raise him as a white boy.
Cause I heard a part of this song when you mentioned your son.
Yeah,
let's hear it.
Never good at lying. I told my son if a nigga try you at school, punch him. No Hawaiian.
So I told my son if a nigga try you at school, punch him. No Hawaiian. That's actually some good advice though from like where we come from. It's some niggas down the road right now letting niggas punch them and try them and they don't do nothing about it. So I think that's a good line right there. But like you say, the best of schooling, stuff like that.
Fact. And the reason why I tell him that too is because the best defense is offense.
It's funny
about that. Get it over with. Y'all fight, whoever win.
Right,
he's not gonna show you the next
I got a story to tell one time. We'll tell on another time. I think you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, that's dope right there, man. But coming from prison, how much time have you did this time? How many times you been in the joint?
Man, it's embarrassing to say. I've been in prison, man, in and out my whole life, for real. This last time I did 4 years, but I done been to prison about 3 or 4 times, unfortunately.
How many times out of your whole, like, how old are you?
30.
You're 30. So out of 30 years, how many times have you been locked up? I mean, how many years have you done out of 30?
About 12.
You done 12 out of 30. They say the average black man does 20 years in prison. Not at one time, but like time at a time. So you've done 12.
Yeah. So
but we're not working on 20. That's my question to you. When you asking me?
I ain't
Bro, I'm like,
I ain't got that last 8 in me. So that last prison bid changed me because every time I've been to prison before that, I had girlfriends and moms and daddies and stuff that took care of me. This last 4 years I did, my mama passed away, my daddy passed away, my girl left me. So it was just like, it was just me. That's all I had. You know, nigga, I used to be calling you. Like, man, hey, bro, can you help me get something to eat tonight? Hey, man. So shit got real, and that shit taught me, like, it showed me how bad life could be.
And what's crazy is, and I'm glad you mentioned that because, you know, and you humbled yourself and you had to do what you had to do. And I didn't mind you calling for a little bread here and there. If I had it, I'd send it. If not, then, you know, it ain't no love lost. But that did, like, shock me. Like, dang, bro, need some bread. Like, yeah, damn. I gotta help, bro. Like, okay. You feel me? And I'm glad you mentioned that. So, for the young guys, man, going to jail time after time after time, yo, people gonna get fed up. Some people lose their people in their research. Like, you burning bridges like that, bro. I went to prison twice. And, you know, the first time I had a little help, you know what I'm saying, when we was there. The second time I had to get it on my own. 10-year stretch.
I seen you do that, too.
I should have did it 10 years the first time and then got out. I would have had more help. Like 2 years, I wasted my help.
I always say that about my last bid. Like, man, if I would have did that one first, it would have been no other bids after that, for real.
So how much time?
Can you explain to me how was your reaction to that, man? I can't even imagine something so tragic where you lose all these people in one bid and you just helpless and you can't do anything. How are you able to cope with that pain?
Shit, to be honest, if I'm being completely honest, drugs and God. Shit. Like when it first happened, I was so embarrassed to be hurt like that I didn't know how to handle it. You know what I mean? Because I would break down at any given time and it was embarrassing that I couldn't stop myself from breaking down. And then I turned to drugs to fill that void. But then once I found God and found myself a little bit more, I learned how to grieve a little bit better.
That's real, bro. And you're staying real strong, bro. I've known you for a minute now, bro. And you've been strong the whole time. And, you know, that's something for people, young men that's going to go through things. You're going to go through things, bro. Hey Suave even go through things, bro. From the outside looking in, this Suave being vulnerable with y'all right now. But most niggas from the outside looking in before now, you look at this man, you look like a man that had it all together. You feel me? Like, you would never know. Man, I didn't know you were going through all of that, my man. For real, bro. And I salute you. So with that being said, though, now that you're out, how long you been out?
Almost 30 days.
Almost 30 days, my nigga. Congratulations. Hey, listen, I got out in January. I was just talking about, hold on. I was just talking about doing my 1-year anniversary. We gonna make it, we gonna do it big. 1-year anniversary, Hey Suave show. I like the way that sounds.
We gonna do that. I like
the way that sounds.
So we got 11 months to do that.
What you was finna say, AC?
Hey, that sounds like a game plan, man. We definitely have him on the stage, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We definitely rock that shit for one time. But, now I was gonna say, I want to get back to the music and shit like that, man. You know, I know this is a very important journey for you. And I know as an artist myself, music is a way of channeling that pain, that energy, those thoughts that you can't necessarily put into words and things like that. Can you tell me, like, when I listen to your music, I hear a lot of Big Sean inspiration and old school things like that. Can you tell me the artists that inspire you to make music? And can you tell me the artists that you would like to work with in the game now, if any?
Damn, well, Drake was my favorite rapper before Kendrick just slaughtered him.
No. We got a real nigga because that's what happened. That's exactly what happened, though.
No, for real. Hey, this ain't even no lie, bro. When Kendrick did that to Drake, it made me, like, I wanted to stop rapping for a second because I just was confused. Like, damn, if they can do this to Drake, you know what I mean? He been killing the game for 10, 15 years. If he can just get killed like this out of nowhere. But it was good for hip hop though. My favorite artist though is Young Thug, just because when I hear a beat, I never know how he's gonna come into it. Like, he's so creative. He makes his voice like an instrument, and I love that shit. Like, the way you just never can guess what the hell Thug gonna do with it. The same way Drake, you can never guess what he gonna do with it.
And that's definitely what we got going on here. Let me show y'all one thing real quick. We got my boy right here with it. You got the what is called unorthodox rap, and it's dope.
I appreciate that, brother.
Cocky on my hip. Cocky on my hip.
Yeah.
Bodies on my dick. You live at your mama crib. Well, you probably got a tiptoe when you get home late.
You live at your mama crib, you probably got a tiptoe when you get home
Get
late.
home late, boy. You gotta freak.
You got hey, that's crazy, bro. I live at my mama. You trying to rap?
So do you have to tiptoe is the question?
Do I got a tiptoe? I don't. I'm a
Yeah,
grown
you
man,
big
but you
dog,
got
yeah.
niggas. Yeah, I pay my half for the rent. Me and my mom's situation different. We got big plans, but yeah, I know. Nah,
Y'all live
real.
together. That's a little different.
Yeah.
Live together.
You right though, cause I don't fall in this category.
You live at your mama crib. Well, you probably got a tiptoe when you get home late.
You got a tiptoe when you get. You got niggas that live like that though. Not Hey Suave though.
Nah,
Hey Suave,
not me, not I.
Hey Suave.
But I have been in those situations.
Yeah, when I was 16. When I was
stayed with my
17.
dudes when I was about 22 one time.
Nigga, that's 16. That's the same thing. That's the same thing. If you 35 years old hiding from your mama and lying to your mama about your whereabouts, you dead wrong. You need to be doing something else with your life. So with that being said, now you've been on both sides of the game. Hey Suave sound like a superhero.
Mm-hmm.
Hey Suave, we should make that like a. Cause if I come at you and be like, hey Suave, hey Suave. Now you sound like a Fat Albert character.
Okay.
Like, hey.
I like that.
So, boom. So, Fat Albert be having the superheroes, though. So, would you be the villain or the superhero? Because I see it in my head. I see it right now.
I would definitely be the villain.
You'll be the villain still?
Yeah, because if you ever watch superhero movies, right? Mm-hmm. You ever notice they always got to jump the villain? Like, they always got to team up.
Yeah.
Like Thanos, it took the whole Avengers to beat him.
And then I already see your superpower though. You beating the beat up. You got the stacks, throwing the stacks everywhere. Y'all can't, nigga. You stacks. I put a rack on your head, nigga. Rack on your head. I like that.
Exactly.
What if you was the superhero though? You could throw racks and save problems.
Solve
solve problems.
Yeah,
save lives, solve problems.
That'd be cool too, but I just like superheroes boring.
Hey.
They say a villain will burn down the world to save their love. A hero would burn their love to save the world.
Damn.
Burn the world.
That's deep.
This nigga hitting the club
That's
throwing
deep.
racks like, nigga, pay your bills. Pay your bills, like, yeah.
Hey, man, I like that stand too. That's
It
real.
ain't gonna stop. It don't matter what. As long as, you know what I'm saying, they gonna get what they want. Don't matter. They gonna burn the whole world down. But the hero, they gonna, nah, we gotta do what's right. And, you know what I'm saying, they'll make that sacrifice to save the world and shit like that. And shit, that ain't always realistic. So I can feel that, brother.
Fair. I like that saying. I'm about to stick with that.
I like that. You gotta be careful with Suave. You gotta be careful with my boy. I'm gonna tell you why right now.
I get the shoulder. Niggas sending threats, got me scared. Now I can't sleep till buddy dead. Careful with me.
He told you.
Y'all
ain't
hear
hear that. Y'all ain't hear that. Hold on. This song.
I said, them niggas better be careful with me.
Them niggas better be careful with me.
Do you know what you're doing? I'm the type of nigga pull up with the shoulder. Niggas sending threats, got me scared. Now I can't sleep till buddy dead.
Whoa. Niggas send threats, now they scared. Niggas send threats got me scared and I can't sleep till they dead. Tell me about that line, bro. That's like niggas gotta listen. This song, Be Careful With Me, the way you even captured that. You ever heard this song? The original version?
Yeah, I heard the original.
Whose song is it?
That's Cardi.
Hey Suave jumping on Cardi B. What's the name? What's the description of this genre? It's a description. Real nigga and bad females hate rap. Tell
The
me about
reason
that
I
line,
said
though, like,
gotta
all
be
jokes
scared,
aside.
all jokes aside, because to be honest, I got in an argument about a week ago, and a nigga threatened me, and he scared me,
Nah, for real.
and he scared me. So after that, I was like, damn, I gotta kill this nigga before he kill me. Not to say nothing incriminating over here, but it's just like that was an honest bar. Like I tell you, when I rap, I don't like write this stuff down. I just say what comes to my mind and what was going on at the time. I got in an argument with somebody and they sent a threat, and everybody don't play like that.
Yeah, niggas don't play like that. We heard what you told your son. What you told your son.
If a nigga
Try you punch him in the face.
Punch him.
No Hawaiian.
Don't matter who win or lose, just punch him. Just take off right there.
Bro, that's the realest advice ever, bro, because I've seen niggas just go out bad, but that's a whole
You gotta just go in.
Careful.
You gotta be careful, my dog, and that's just real.
Straight up. But tell us what's next, though, man. I know you got a lot of big plans. You only been home 30 days. Tell us what's next for Hey Suave, man.
So by the end of the summer, I'm gonna be dropping an album called "Whole Time I Was Right." I know that's a long sentence, but that's gonna be the name of it. "Whole Time I Was Right."
Bro, Hey Suave, bro. Hey Suave, bro. Bro. What is it called?
It's called "Whole Time I Was Right." I know that's 5 days. That's a long sentence, but that's just gonna be the name of the album because it's like. My whole life I've been going back and forth with this music stuff. I've been going in and out, but now I finally feel like I found my lane, found my craft. You know, like a cake, all the ingredients is the sugar, the eggs, all that stuff. It's just sugar and eggs, but once you get it all together, it becomes a cake. And I feel like before I went to prison, I was already those things, and prison kind of molded me together to be the finished product that I need to be now. And now that I'm that big ass birthday cake, it's like, damn, whole time I was right. Like, damn.
Big old birthday cake. Hold on.
Big old birthday cake. Like, whole time
you talk about all this. I listen to this music. You talk about all this birthday cakes. Hold on. Wait a minute. What that nigga said to this people? 1 second. Y'all gotta chill.
Yeah, be living too fast for her. Shawty say I be living too fast. Shawty say I be living too fast for her. Too slow. Maybe I'm not living too fast. It's just maybe you moving too slow.
Hey.
Maybe I'm not living too fast. Maybe you just living too slow. Shawty say I'm living too fast for her. I'm not living too fast. Maybe you living too slow.
You
Like
ain't chasing your dream,
I'm
bro.
not chasing. Like that's what's going on. You gotta hear this though. This is
I be in the streets with over Peter Piper picked the cup of me. I put the P in pressure.
First time this nigga put the P in pressure. That's some P stuff right there. I'm not living too fast. You living too slow.
Blue, I cook and let her pop inside a jet and drive away. Pedal to the metal, bitch, you better. I be driving. The cocaine with the digital dash. The cocaine with the.
I don't give you
Hey, we
trouble.
might gotta shoot a video with that together, but I can see us in the video together.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. We gotta go. Yeah, we gotta do that with the digital dash.
Got you,
Drop
bro.
top.
Of course.
Stop playing, bro.
Of course.
I also heard this line. Hey, hold on, AC. We ain't gonna act like we ain't hear this line right here, though. We're not gonna act like that we didn't hear this line. I gotta save just for this moment, honestly.
I just go to state, but ain't crabbing cop cars. I'm getting to one of my freak offs. Ain't no shows. Let them tell you free.
You heard that?
Yeah. Niggas said free Diddy.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Cars, I'm getting the back of the top car. Yeah, all these niggas hard. Let them tell it free. YNW Melly. Free Diddy and I Kelly.
Hey.
The little
Damn.
tell it free.
I'm getting
YNW
some
Melly.
backlash.
Free Diddy and I Kelly.
Free Diddy and R. Kelly.
I've been getting a lot of backlash for that line.
You been getting. So you want to talk about it? Tell me what free. Hold on, we gotta play the rest.
The little bitch say she wanna come to one of my freak offs.
You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Hey.
is it something wrong with the freak off? Is it something wrong
Hey,
with
that's
the
a
freak
good
off?
question. I don't feel like nothing wrong with that. I don't feel like Diddy should be locked up. He paid Cassie. He was wrong for beating her up.
Yeah, you wrong for that. You wrong for that. That's domestic violence.
That's domestic violence. But
How you get a RICO for that?
exactly. I just feel like sometimes when you got money and you popular, they try
Don't
to
beat
sue.
females. So what's your take on the P. Diddy thing? What's
I
your
feel like they should free Diddy, man. I feel like he already did a year in prison. He paid Cassie. He made his mistakes, but at the end of the day, everything was consensual. Everything was
There you have
consensual.
it. There you have it. Right there.
No shoes in my house, bitch. Take your sneaks off. My bitch look like Pretty B, but no.
No shoes in his house. Take your sneaks off and put on his mask and meet me downstairs.
And bring the baby oil.
And bring the baby oil. Hold the niggas. Hold the flies.
Oh yeah, I don't know
Niggas
what
is
Diddy
like
ain't
flies.
Yeah, Diddy's definitely a weirdo now. I ain't gonna take it from him. He's a weirdo.
My man say it ain't no crime for
Yeah, it ain't no crime.
It should be,
Y'all
but it's
ain't
not.
no problem with the freak offs. Y'all ain't no problem going 72 hours straight. Just fucking.
I mean, I
taking breaks.
that.
They taking breaks.
I can't do that. Cassie said she was giving head till she had sores on her tongue.
Damn.
Now I heard her lockjaw. He was making her do that.
For real?
But she wanted to do it.
Hey man, Cassie.
He was making
Cassie.
the niggas nut inside of her. She was taking that shit out of her, and he was rubbing that shit on his nipples, bro.
I heard that.
Somewhere in Fake Level City.
God damn, did he?
Yeah, now that's different though. Wait, what's the crime? What is called? I'm not doing that. What is it called? Hey Suave don't do that.
And Cassie, if you
heard
see
what
this,
Suave said.
if you see this,
Hey Suave don't do that.
I'm sorry, bro.
He got a message for Cassie.
Too player for you to be doing shit like that behind
Facts.
the scenes, my nigga.
no, those is
Yeah,
bad.
nah, for real.
But Cassie, if you see
It
this,
could be some type of crime, my nigga.
Hey, our superhero don't do that. Hey Suave throw racks at females. He don't do that. And the Diddy superpower is squirting baby oil in nigga eyes. Like,
bro, so y'all telling me the man made her squirt the guy?
what you had to say to Cassie?
Oh, I just wanted to tell Cassie that I know that the freak offs with Diddy went left, but if you come to one of my freak offs, that shit will be way more enjoyable. I'm gonna stop right there.
Yeah.
Stop right there.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. You don't want to indict yourself because we don't know what's the
so
charge.
fact. So I'm gonna stop right there.
Freak offs are illegal in America.
I can't believe Diddy. Damn, y'all be putting one on me.
Diddy made her give niggas head to her, had swords on her tongue. Not only that, they had a team of niggas. This is where the Rico come from. They had a team of niggas that would clean Cassie up and take her to go get medical treatment after the freak offs.
What, from like beating her up or something? Or?
No, like from like, that stuff hurts, bro.
Yeah, shit.
You know?
See, I might need to change that line in my song. 'Cause I didn't know all that was going on. I did not know all that was going on.
We already heard you. You might be leaving now.
You already said it, nigga.
Hold on, but he did say this. We're not gonna go.
Man, they just playing talk. Pull up late night like Santa, big boy Ram truck. Hey, by the way, free little dirt, man. What's up?
Free Little Dirk, man. What?
Free Durkio.
Hold on, what's the name of this song?
That's Big Zaddy right there.
Big Zaddy.
That's gonna be my first single down right there.
Hold on, you dropping this one?
Yeah, that's gonna be out within about 14 days.
Bees ready. He was talking crazy on the internet. I pulled up to the Eddie. Told my bitch the penny hunters. I got chicken, she got salad. The waitress thought we was Lotto in 21 Savage. The waitress thought we was Lotto in 21 Savage. We was Lotto in 21 Savage.
Bro, I be feeling like that too.
Yeah.
Real niggas can relate, bro.
Okay. I was hoping you was gonna get what I meant by that.
Real niggas can relate, bro.
That the rest of the world may not be privy to. You know, I'm living in the H and all that, but you use that bar 21 and Lotto, I'm like, huh? You know what I'm saying?
You ain't get it? It missed you? Let me find out y'all niggas in the H is slow.
It missed me per se, but, you know, like I said, I may not be as privy to the things that y'all may be privy to. So, like, can you explain that?
Hold on, let me drop it one more time, cause I like it. This, I don't want this on repeat.
They was savage.
Hold on, dog.
He was talking crazy on the internet. I pulled up to the Eddie. Took my bitch to penny hunters. I got chicken, she got salad. The waitress thought we was Lotto in 21 Savage. Oh God.
Hey.
Oh God.
That happens.
You know, like Lotto and 21 in Atlanta, that's like our Jay-Z and Beyonce. We don't got a lot of couples that stick together, so it's like they've been rocking for a few years. Lotto, she the queen of hip hop rap right now. She doing her thing. 21 is stepping on whoever play with him. So it just kind of like, it was just
Not
kinda,
only that, the swag though. That's what I
Yeah,
got out that bar. It's just the swag. You coming there with the yays, you coming there with the chain of diamonds, and your girl matching your fly.
bad.
Your girl got the bag too, if not a bigger bag,
And the heels.
but she still wanna come to my freak off
Hey, make sure you take your shoes off.
and take the heels off. Cause if you put some holes in this, what they call that Persian rug,
It's gonna be some smoke.
we ain't gonna catch no charges though. Hey man, this is Hey Suave, bro. I enjoy having Hey Suave, bro. I'm gonna let you
I got one last question I want to ask though, if y'all don't mind. If y'all don't mind, this is a question I kind of always want to ask because I feel this is important for when you look back on this interview later on. You feel me?
Alright.
What would you name this chapter of your life? Like, what would you title this chapter of your life?
Great question.
I would call this the comeback.
Great question. What's the name of the album?
Okay.
The album is called Whole Time I Was Right.
Whole Time I Was Right. This is the comeback.
This is the comeback. But damn, that's a good question, man. That's a good
That's a
question.
great question.
I don't even want to call it the comeback because I feel like I'm going in a place where I've never been, so I'm not even coming back to it. Because I can't even say this is the comeback.
Just the whole time I was right. That's
The whole time.
That's,
That's what I would call.
That's the chapter.
That's what I would call
The
this
whole time I
motherfucking
was
chapter. The whole
This is
time I
how
was right.
Hey Suave, the superhero, throw money at the. Oh, no, he the villain.
I'm the villain. I'm Thanos.
So what he do with his racks? He just cause problems with the rack, break up houses. He 21 Savage. He 20. Hey, this Hey Suave, man. I'm Money Man.
Yeah.
G Money, the hip hop court prosecutor. Shout out to AC Cuddy, the hip hop court judge. You dig?
Yeah.
That's case dismissed.
In that case, dismissed. You heard?
You did.